Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, on this beautiful, gorgeous spring day, it's been a little stormy, but that's just the springtime. We already know. The good news is, even through the storm, guess what I saw? I got caught up in the storm while I was out running some errands yesterday, but guess what I saw? Even while the shower and the storm was coming through. Throughout the lightning, the shower, and the thunder, guess what I still experienced? What do you see beaming off of me? The sun was shining all along, right through the storm, which lets you know that guess what? Even if a storm is coming through, guess what? The sun has a purpose why you are going through that storm. That storm is not to be a bad. It's not to stop or be bad necessarily. It's to help motivate you and press you over and more through this journey so you can obtain and see the favor. And which we're going to talk. Hey, I'm going to continue to talk about it because I told you this year, you're going into the territory. But it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be smooth sailing in a bed of roses. But just because it ain't a bed of roses don't mean that the sun is not shining. Don't you see what I see? You see that sun beaming in, just as bright as it can be. And what did I always say? The natural sun is shining because the spiritual sun is allowing. And the spiritual sun is trying to shine not just through the natural sun, but also trying to shine within you on today. And trying to shine not also within you, but out from you. So everybody else can see. Because guess what? I'll tell you a little side. This ain't got nothing to do, but somebody needs to hear this because I heard this last night from Pastor Joel Osteen, and he said it right. If you endure through the storm that I was talking about and do it strongly and do it with all your might and faith on the inside, in the private, if you endure in private, then then the spiritual son is going to favor, and not only favor, but he's going to grant you the victory in public. Doesn't that sound like a reminder of what I've already been telling you, what the spiritual son, as you see beaming in off of me, wants to do? He wants to shine within you, through you, and out from you to others. He wants others to see the favor in you. He wants others to see the gift that lies within you that you wear so well. But the question to you today has always been, are you ready? Are you ready? Do I have to say it the way Beyonce told Jay-Z? You ready? I mean, hey, you might not be crazy in love. I am. You ready? I am. All right, then. That's just for those who may not be as religious. If I got to put it in a little street terminology, I will. But again, I'm asking, you ready? Because you're not waiting on it. Waiting season is over. It is now time to do what you need to do. It's time to go into the territory. It is your turn and your time. What you waiting for? He's already shown that he wants to utilize you to show his gift, to show his glory, to show the victory and the favor within your life. But you've got to be willing and available. Are you willing and available? Today? Good question. I'm going to leave that alone. But as you can tell, it's a beautiful, blessed day. But that's just not the blessing you see. That's also the favor of the spiritual son. Instigating, eager to shine through you on today. Are you ready? It feels good. Take it from somebody that is just recently allowing him to come in and shine. It feels good. I used to tell people myself, I didn't understand the difference between the blessing and the favor, but I tell you right now, it feels good to be blessed, but it feels even more better to be blessed and highly favored. That right there, words cannot express. But again, it comes back to you. Are you ready? Just think on that. But today, I want to reach out and talk to everybody out here on today. I want to talk to you and just ask and give a little bit of encouragement to somebody, to everybody. This is going to help you. And while I'm helping you, I'm also helping and encouraging myself. Sometimes we got to encourage ourselves, as a David said. So I want everybody that's listening, just tune in for a minute. Lend me your ear for a minute. Anybody out there today that feels like that there's something happening in your life, whether it be positive or negative, does anybody feel like, I want to lean more into the positive, but it can be both ways, because I've experienced both ways, where you're seeing something, and it's something that you know is reality, you can't deny, but it seems like it's a fairy tale. Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like there's something happening in your life? You're beginning to see some things line up, some things happen that you know it's happening, but it's hard to embrace. It's hard to accept. It's hard to acknowledge that it's even real. Anybody feel like that today? Anybody feel like you're seeing and hearing stuff, but it almost feels like a fantasy? You know, you feel like a Mariah Carey, sweet fantasy, baby. Is it anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like it's just hard to even accept and wrap your mind around that this is happening to me? Anybody feel like that today? If that is you, I'm talking to you on today. Lend me your ear. Lend me your ear. I want you to come in. Listen to me. I got something to tell you. So, if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would be simple. Receive the manifestation. It's happening now. Let that resonate, and I'm going to repeat and reiterate it for your belief, for your faith right now. Receive the manifestation. It's happening right now. Okay, so somebody out there may be saying, receive what? What, received it, what I've been seeing? But it's what I asked for, Dr. Charity. But I can't believe that. It just don't seem right. You who I'm talking to, I'm glad you asked. Well, Dr. Charity, why is it manifesting like this? This is not the way I imagine it. Dr. Charity, I'm a little confused. Let me go and give you a hint. A fun fact. There's no confusion when he's in it. What you see is what it is. Come on and listen to me for a minute. So I was meditating myself because I already told you, I'm in transition. My life is really changing. The doors of everything that I prayed and waited for between 2023 and 2024 is now flowed open. The chapter has already turned. The only thing I'm waiting for is the page to turn. The chapter, I'm already in the chapter. It's already happening. But, I've been I'm in transition mode, so my brain has to accept, because this is a place I feel like, Tamla, man, I ain't never been in this place. I never thought I'd be in this place. So where I'm at, I've never been here. I've never had to prepare to working towards a license to be a therapist. I've never prepared. I've never had it where I was being favored by high people where I work at. I never had it where somebody was looking at me and wanting me to spend and share the rest of their life with me long-term willingly. I've never been here. So this right here is just all new. It's all new to me. This is all new. So it takes some adjustment, some transition. And I was meditating, and when I was meditating this week, I was listening to Pastor Keon Henderson. And Pastor Keon talked about how he went into prophetic mode during his sermon. And he stated that the Spirit told him that the Spirit said that he's finna make sense of something that at one time caused confusion. When I heard that, that touched me, because there was something in my life that didn't make sense, that is now beginning to make sense, but because I've never been here, my mind is still sitting there trying to figure out. And the funny thing is, in my case, that's why I'm telling you to receive it. Because even during the times that my mind was wondering, is this really happening? Why is this happening to me? I asked for it, but this sounds a little bit too much, too good to be true. And the Spirit told me, said, stop making lines. Stop creating lines when there's no lines to read between. What you see is what it is. What you need to do is go and embrace it. Embrace that the Spirit talking to you is the Spirit telling you what to do. Prepare yourself. Receive what you hear. And I'm sharing it with you on today because that's what the Spirit's been dealing with me on. And when I heard Pastor Keon say that about it all making sense, and I had a schoolmate that put up there the same thing that I'm speaking. And when I heard him coming, that was double confirmation that what I'm supposed to speak today, that's the only way that I come and speak my weekly encouragements, through the guidance of the Lord and the Spirit. So today I want you to do exactly what I just said. Receive what is happening. Receive the manifestation, because what you see is happening right now. It may not be exactly what you prayed for, but it is, if it even favors and similar, yet it may not be exactly what you prayed for, but it is what you prayed for. It is the journey and the process. Hey, I prayed to be the doctor. I didn't expect this fast to be lined up to be working towards a license to be a therapist. But that was the prayer. So this is nothing but God saying, hey, are you ready? Here you go. I did pray and desire to be a wife. I didn't expect it to come the way it did, because the only thing that I can say that sounded like my plan was how I responded to the individual, how I responded to my Superman. Everything after, when he spoke to me, words can't express. That was never my plan. What happened after me and him started talking was, I can't even tell you. I'm lost. There's nothing I can explain what happened. You would look at me and think I was crazy and think I didn't even know what was happening. I know what's happening, but this is not mine. This is Jesus. This is God working through me and him, because I didn't plan this. This was never my plan. But it is what I desire. It is what I prayed for, and it is what the Spirit and God promised me. It's just he's giving me the best, which is better than what I imagined. That's all that it is. Regardless of what it is in your life today, whether it be in the career, whether it be in school, whether it be in the business, whether it be in the relationship or marriage, regardless what it is, what you see is what is happening. It may not add up to specifically what you asked for, but that's only because God doesn't want to just give you what you want. He wants to give you his best. And when it comes to his best doesn't come the way we expect. So, yes, I agree. A lot of times we look in life and say, why is this happening? Failing to realize that he's working behind the scenes. Yeah, it's hard to embrace when you've never been there. That's what the Spirit is dealing with me on. Receive it, because you're reading between lines. You're creating lines when the Spirit has already told you more than one time. You done heard it from Superman's mouth. You done saw the proof. You got more than enough evidence sitting in front of your face to remind you every day that what is happening because it's got the favor and the hand of God on it. You trying to go and find something because you ain't used to seeing this. But what the Spirit gave me confidence in knowing, you ain't never seen this. So I understand what you're scared about. But you gonna have to drop that. Just believe and trust. If you can't trust the individual, what's happening, trust me. And that's what I remind myself on a daily basis. If you ain't got no evidence to prove that this is false, then leave it alone. Let go and let God. So today I'm telling you to receive it. Embrace it, because it's not a joke. This is exactly how we end up missing out on our promise and our opportunity when we're too busy trying to read between the lines and trying to find out why this wouldn't work out in our favor if we took the chance. When all we need to do is just do what we are guided and led to do. If he told us to march around the wall 7 times until it falls, instead of sitting there trying to go in and beat it down, then do what is being told. So I'm telling you what was told to me. Just believe what you see, because what you see is not a joke. It is yours. It is happening. It's your season. It's your time. It is yours right now. Don't let fear come in and stop you. This is nothing more than the opportunity to take your faith and dive in. That's what I'm doing. That's why every day I remind myself I am Dr. Diva wife. Oh, yeah. Superman's got a wife. That's me. Yeah, that's me. And I remind myself this daily so that it becomes not just my mindset, it becomes my personality and my lifestyle. I begin, as I told you previously, to be it, not just speak it, be it. But you be it the more that you speak it, and it becomes internally in your mind, then it becomes part of who you are, and you begin to act it. And that's what it takes. So on today, I am telling you to receive what you see. It's not a joke. This is your opportunity, and the door is open, wide open, in your favor. This is your time. It's yours. Do not stop trying to read it. This is not time to be no psychic. It's not time to be no voodoo, no hypnotist, no nothing. What you see is what it is. There is no lines to read between. What you got, what you see happening, it is. This is your time to just tell God thank you, as my lovely godmama would say. Just tell God thank you. Take it and keep it going. Keep going and going into your territory and receive everything that's coming from it. Ain't no use to reading between the lines. There's no lines to read between. That's what the Spirit told me, and he was right. Because every time I would contemplate myself, there would be something that would come back and turn me into saying, well, see, what if this wasn't? And the minute that I think that, is a minute that something would come, and by the time I turn around, the Spirit and Superman himself has got me sitting there doing this number. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And it's gonna happen so many times. It's almost like God is looking from heaven at me like, girl, how many times do girl, you just don't know how to just leave it alone and just enjoy what's happening and stop questioning. You're going to keep receiving this every time. You're going to end up being in tears, and they ain't going to be tears of sorrow. It's tears of happiness. I mean, didn't somebody already tell you that you deserve to be happy? So why wouldn't they be making you happy? Didn't you already pray for this? Wasn't this already promised to you? So why would the sun lie to you? So I'm saying all that to tell you today, receive it. It is happening in your favor right now. It's happening, it's manifesting. Whatever your eyes are seeing, stop trying to read. Beginning on today, don't read between no lies. Don't read between no lines. There's no lines to read between. For what he ordains and what he promises comes with no confusion. It is about to make sense, and it's making sense right now. The only problem is not the fact that you don't make no sense. It's the fact that you don't want to accept it, even though it sounds too good to be true. Well, I'm here to tell you on today, accept it before you miss it. And you don't want to be missing it, because when you miss it, you have nobody to point to and fault but yourself. So today, accept it. Receive what you seek, because it's happening in your favor better than you can imagine, because it's your time and because it's God's best for you. Stop reading between the lines and receive what is happening. Receive what is manifesting, because it's happening right now in your favor for you. Well, that's all that I have for you on today, but tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Please subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube at Lady Superwoman 9999. That's 4 9s on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements. And remember to through this week receiving what is yours. Don't read between those lines. Receive what is happening because it's happening for you right now. I love you. See you next week. Bye bye.